Hello Taurus, welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of September 2023. So this video is for everyone who has their sun, their moon or the rising sign in Taurus. And for the ones that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Michelle. I'm an intuitive astrologer. I combine my knowledge of astrology with my intuition, and this will be reflected in this video. So before we start, I want you to know that this is a general reading. I'm reading general forecast. If you want to book a private reading with me, you find my email in the description box below. So Taurus, let's start with your forecast. And you know, September, just like August, will be a bit of a slow month. We still have Mercury retrograde upon the 14th of September. And this is the same day there will be a new moon in the sign of Virgo. And Virgo is all about organization. It's about analyzing and cleaning. And you have Virgo in your 5th house, okay? And this is the house of romance. And with Mercury retrograde there upon the 14th of September and Venus retrograde will be until the 3rd of September. There might be still some unfinished business with someone you have dated before. Maybe you're going to revisit places with your current partner. Like you maybe had a specific date and you're like, you know what? I want to relive this date, and we're going to the same restaurant. And just maybe it's your anniversary and this is the time to celebrate it. So anyone you have unfinished business with, you're gonna have to kind of wrap it up or continue. And you will only know if this is worth continuing after Venus stations direct and after Mercury stations direct, right? Because the retrogrades bring up situations from the past, but also from past lives. So sometimes you meet someone new and you think this is a new person, but actually it is a connection from a past life that's just coming back to revisit a certain situation. And you know, depending on your own chart, you will see if that is long lasting or not. You never know, right? Only the universe knows. And whatever comes up during times of retrograde is just something, especially if you are in a relationship, they're suppressed feelings that are showing themselves to be resolved. And for you, because Venus retrograde was in the 4th house, this is related to your family. So there might have been some difficulty with your family, and the month of September could be a time where you're kind of resolving that. Also, there could be some miscommunication with your children. You might not understand them well, or they don't understand you well, and it's time to kind of resolve that, especially by the end of the month. That would be a better time, because up until then you might be like talking to each other and it's like it's very cloudy and things are just not very clear. So Taurus, what you can do as well around this time is pick up an old hobby, an old interest. And because you have Virgo in the 5th house, a lot of you Taurus, you like to read books. You have an endless curiosity when it comes to your spare time, right? Like Virgo is a very curious sign, wants to learn. And when it's in the 5th house, it's related to your spare time. It's also related to romance. So you would like to be in a relationship with someone that is also very curious, that also wants to explore different sides of life, you want to analyze certain books or situations. And you know, for example, picking up a hobby like handcrafts or doing some workshops is a beautiful time to do that right now, okay? Saturn is though in your 11th house. So if you do a workshop, it kind of requires a bit of hard work from your side. And also Saturn there might be restricting some of your friendships. So there might be some loss of some of your friends, like you just don't connect so well anymore. You're really seeing now who is your true friend and who is not, Taurus. So pay attention to who is what to you. And, you know, you will see who are your real friends when you're in a difficult situation, who's actually going to be there for you. So this situation really is coming up around this time. Jupiter is stationing retrograde on the 3rd of September when Venus is going direct. So there is this lot of changes happening, but this month in general is still very slow. So don't try to go too fast, which is going to be hard because the planets are slowing you down, Taurus, showing you. Mercury retrograde's already affecting me. They're slowing you down, but at the same time you have this restless feeling. You want to explore, you want to do things, you know, you have this kind of enthusiasm to just have a lot of interest and go to different places. And this is because of your Jupiter in the first house and Uranus. It's like, I want to do that and have this idea, and it's almost like you don't know where to find your focus. And usually you are so good at having focus. You're a very stable sign, but right now you're sometimes like, no, I want this, no, I want that. What am I going to choose? I don't know. So let your curiosity take flight. You don't have to choose right away. You can just explore different situations and then choose one of those, okay? So yeah, your family situation will definitely get better towards the end of the month. However, during this, during this full moon in Aries, which is going to be in your 12th house, we also have the South Node with Mars in the 6th house. So be aware of difficult situations at work. Also watch your health. So around this time, don't do anything super extreme because there is some heightened possibility that you, I don't know, might trip, or there's a lot of force coming out of you and it might cloud your judgment on how your body moves. I'm trying to have a normal conversation with these retrogrades. So yeah, watch out for gossip at work. Actually, some of the gossip might come out and there might be some arguments. So really try to stay calm. It could be something is reflecting back to you, what you've said or what someone else has said. So it would be best to stay as calm as possible because there is some kind of heat going on. Also take lots of rest around this full moon. Don't overdo it. If you have difficulty in the workplace, just slow down, take it easy, okay? And be careful when you do sports around this full moon, okay? Don't overdo it. Yeah, this new moon in Virgo on the 14th of September is going to definitely enhance some romantic situation. You are really magnetic around this time, Taurus, with Jupiter in the first house. You just draw in the right people. You draw in everything that you need to have your new beginnings. And you have this pure enthusiasm that people can really feel from you. Definitely, especially if you're early degree Taurus ascendant, Pluto is very close to your midheaven. So the upcoming, I would say, years, like almost like 5 years, you will have many changes in your job situation, okay? You will have this constant transformation when it comes to work. Be aware of people who are dominating the workplace, that you stand up for yourself, because you might have to deal with very prominent bosses. Could even be towards very toxic, narcissistic bosses. And also make sure that you don't become one yourself. Sometimes we need to learn the lesson how not to become, right? How not to lead. Because Pluto will show you the underworld, and so you can transform. So when you become a boss, you know how not to become, how not to be. Okay. Loved one in heaven. So it's strange, but I get grandmother. For some of you, there is a grandmother who you have a very strong connection with or is very close to you. It's almost like when you pray, it's important for you to pray and show your wishes to the universe. It's like someone is guiding you from the other side. And it's coming out through, so check out your music lyrics, the music that you're listening to a lot. This is gonna tell you something, okay? I see these beams coming out of your heart. It's like your heart chakra is so open. You're so inviting to people. They can feel that. Spiritual gifts. So some of you that are watching definitely have spiritual gifts. Maybe you're very gifted with spiritual healing. You know, everybody is gifted, but not everybody's doing something with it, right? And there's so much stigma around it still. There's so much talk about it, like what's wrong and what's right. But the universe consists of good energies and bad energies. You have a choice to make, whatever you believe in, right? To be good or to be bad, or to be surrounded with good energies or bad energies. We always have a choice. That's why we have free will. We have the free will to choose who we want to be. How can we be the best version of ourselves? And I feel that some of you are teaching others this as well. Maybe you're a therapist or you're a healer, and you're really, or you're just someone that in your spare time, you want to reflect this to others so they also can become their best selves. Also, watch your food around the end of the month. Watch what you eat. Like, try to eat the best and healthiest possible. Some of you are in recovery of something. Maybe you had a health problem. Don't hate, meditate. Yeah. So no matter what comes to you this month, the gossip, the work situation, just come back to yourself. I see like pink. I don't know. I feel like a lot of you are very connected with spirit, with the divine that are watching. I'm becoming so calm now. So I think you're really on the right path. Yeah, meditate a lot during this month. You will get a lot of answers and ideas, but you're very magnetic. So a lot of things can come to you. It could be a bit of restless energy because there's just, you're so excited and you want many things and the planets are slowing you down. So one step at a time. Your family situation will definitely become a bit better. If not much better, you will understand each other much better. And yeah, there could be romance coming in for you this month as well. So enjoy, explore, and listen to this endless, curious thoughts and situations that you're ready to explore now. So thank you so much for watching. This was my message for you, my lovely Taurus. I so appreciate you, your donations, your love, your support. Let me know in the comments how this reflects on you and how Venus retrograde was for you. You know, I would love to hear from you. I always read all my comments, and I'm super appreciative of your love and everything. And I'm sending you many blessings. See you next time. Bye bye.